a biggie. It is a biggie. Liverpool versus Manchester United in the Premier League, of course. A hugely important fixture for both teams, really. This is a chance for Liverpool to stake their true claim to the championship, of course. And Manchester United are just in desperate need of a win. We're teetering so close to the relegation zone, it's not even funny. I'm absolutely disgusted with how things are currently going at Manchester United. This would be a fantastic game to get our season back on track, so to speak. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the players get a boost against Liverpool. Yeah, not feeling too confident about it either, to be brutally honest with you guys. I mean, it's a difficult fixture for us right now. Liverpool are flying high. They haven't dropped a point all season. 8 wins out of 8. Smashing it up. Going back into last season as well. Smashing it up at the end of the season. They're a great team. They really are. United, on the other hand, we're in the doldrums at the moment. We are right down there in 14th place, I think we are sitting currently. Could get worse. I mean, Manchester United are really close to the relegation zone. It's ridiculous to say, but anything other than at least a draw today would be catastrophic. I hope Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to try and get us to win this game, though, and take the game to Liverpool. After all, they are coming to Old Trafford here. We're not a great team at the moment. If you look at the selection that he's made, I think that just backs up that we're not a great team, to be perfectly honest. Because if you look at the players we've selected, the fact that we're playing a back five, it seems like. I think there's just a little bit of a late team news change. So if you're looking at the scroller at the bottom of the screen there, you'll see the team news for this game. But I think there was actually a problem in warm-up with Twanzebe, and he's had to be removed from the game. So I think now we've got Marcus Rojo starting, Phil Jones on the bench. So that is slightly different to the stuff you're seeing at the bottom of the screen here. But each and every one of you who's tuning in, hope you're having a good one. I can see Alex Rincon here. How you doing, mate? Hope your tour was awesome. He comments, I'm watching this stream from my tour van. That is freaking awesome, Alex. Thank you very much for getting in here, buddy. And hopefully we can get the win today to make it even sweeter, because I know you've got a mate who's a Spurs fan. They're having a mare, aren't they? They drew with Watford yesterday, which was fantastic. Can't wait to give Henry Hotspur the big un, on Wednesday for the Pig and the Hen show. So there you go. I know you've got a mate who's a Tottenham fan. It'd be amazing if we could get a positive result from this one. I mean, really, a draw for United at the moment is a positive result against Liverpool, who haven't dropped a single point all season. Sickening to say. I know we're at home. And of course we should be expecting better from this team, but the way things have been going, this team is absolutely awful. Ollie's having a freaking double daymare with the tactics and the way that we're playing, to be brutally honest. And it's just been a complete horror show. It's quite apt that it's nearly Halloween, because it is freaking like Dracula and freaking Frankenstein out there most of the time for United. It's a freaking horror show, and we need to change our ways big time. This is a change. This is a difference. Ian T comments, Twanzebe injured during the warm-up. Yeah, just to let everyone know, I believe that is the case. I think Rojo's had to come in, and Phil Jones is being ushered onto the bench now, which is a shame. I'll go through the team news for you for anybody that's just, for whatever reason, not watching the screen here. Maybe you're watching Sky Sports or whatever. So Manchester United starting 11 that we've currently got out. David De Gea does make the cut. Of course, there was a lot of speculation Romero would be starting, because De Gea picked up a little injury with Spain on international duty, but he's in there, which is great. He's one of the best keepers around. Wan-Bissaka's in there, fantastic. Lindelof, Maguire, Ashley Clunge, McTominay. It was Twanzebe, but I believe it's now Rojo, Fred, Andreas Pereira, Marcus Rashford, and Daniel James. And there's our sub bench right there, which also is slightly different, because I think Jones has been put in there instead of Rojo now. But that's our sub bench that we've got at the bottom of the screen there, lads and lasses. So that is the 11 that's going to face this Liverpool side. And I must say, Liverpool's team, they're looking pretty tasty, to be fair. I mean, of course, not only the fact that they're doing so well in the league and they haven't dropped a single point, but just their lineup. I mean, let me just get their lineup up for anybody that's interested in that as well, because it's worth noting just the difference in class that's currently taking place at Manchester United anyway, between United and Liverpool. If you look at statistically, though, we've actually done pretty well the last 5 or 6 games that we've played Liverpool at home. I know that pretty much goes out the window with how shite we've been, but they do tend to have a difficult time coming here anyway. The last 5 times they've faced us in the league, they haven't won. So does that mean anything? Probably not. But they've got Alisson in goal. He's back in goal for them. Alexander-Arnold, obviously a great player going forward for them as well as defensively. Matip and Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Mane, Firmino and Divock Origi. Anyway, fair enough. So that is a quality side that they've put out against us. It does look a lot better than this shower of shite that Manchester United have got out. But, you know, that's just how it is at the moment for United. We don't have the squad there. We didn't strengthen significantly. We're being punished for it now. A few injury problems here and there. And United are struggling. And we're struggling 8 games into the freaking season. We're almost at the relegation zone. Oh, my days. Everybody who's tuning in right now, thanks for stopping by. I'm just going to get into the comment section and see what you guys think about the match today. Let me know your predictions for the game. I'm going for a 2-0 win to Manchester United. What? Yeah. Probably not a good idea, but there you go. What do you guys think? What are your predictions? I can see Shea Hendrick comments, or Sia Hendrick comments, Man United 3, Liverpool 1. That's the sort of optimism and attitude I'm looking for today. Thank you very much. Steve Buckley, how you doing, mate? Comments, it's the Scousers don't win this game, then they never win at United. If the Scousers don't win this game, they never win at United. Fair enough. I mean, you know, they are struggling in terms of getting results at Old Trafford over the last couple of seasons. So hopefully it's going to be a case of that again today. I think the way that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer set us up, we are looking quite defensively minded, aren't we? I mean, back five, we haven't seen that from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer this season so far much, I don't think. So he's just gone for that. It seems like maybe a desperate move. Utilise the players we do have. Play with the back five so you've got a little bit more stability. Allow Liverpool sort of the ball. Confront them at a certain point, obviously, when they get into your third or whatever. But we're going to be looking to defend today. I think that's how it is anyway. We're going to set us up that way. We're looking to defend. We've got defenders out there. Soak up the pressure. Hit them on the counter-attack with the pace we got up there. Rashford, James, etc. Hopefully that will happen. Liverpool will come to United to try and win. I don't imagine them sitting back. If they do, then it could cause United all sorts of problems because the way we're approaching this, basically going to try and rope-a-dope them into it. They're going to come and batter us and we're going to nick them on the counter-attack. Feeling very insecure about the lineup, though, I must say. I don't think it's a good-looking Manchester United side. We don't have much quality in there. I'm comparing it to Liverpool's, of course, but that's what we should do. Anyway, lads and lasses, hopefully I am coming through loud and clear. I just had to set the microphone settings up again, so let me know that I am coming through okay and you can hear me properly. Thanks to everybody who's tuning in. The Rhythm Doctor comments, Axel out, Rojo in. So Rojo is starting the game in place of Twanzebe, who's obviously pulled something or done something in the warm-up pre-match. Not good. Not good. Was looking forward to seeing Axel in there. But he's not able to play now, so Phil Jones has come onto the bench. Great stuff. Josh said he's feeling positive comments. Come on, United, we can do this. We absolutely can, Josh. I mean, stranger things have happened. I'm not really expecting the win, though. I think a draw would be a good result. I know I said 2-0. I'm feeling optimistic, but I think this has got draw written all over it. Liverpool have just been so formidable recently in the league. I don't really see them losing a game currently. A draw, maybe if they don't attack so much, sit back a little bit more. Man United are looking to sit back, I think, in this game and counter. So it could be a bit of a cat and mouse game, this one. I'm not expecting it to be a classic free-flowing goal game at all. I don't think this has got a 3-2 or anything like that written all over it. I think this is literally going to be a nitty-gritty, maybe somebody can nick a goal type game. But hopefully it's United who can do that. We've been lacking in firepower. We've been lacking in goals. We've barely scored any goals recently. It's been pathetic. It's been absolutely pathetic from a United point of view. Scoring goals going forward. All of that has been non-existent. A lot of it, you could say, is down to the tactics. I hope to see something different from this United side today. I hope Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been working on some stuff. He seems to have implemented something different into this team because obviously we're set up entirely differently than we usually are with much more defenders in there. So it's a defensive-minded lineup and one that can hopefully hit them on the counter-attack. JP, how you doing, mate? Comments, have no fear. We've got Ashley Young. Super Ashley to the rescue. Well, look, occasionally Ashley Young can actually put in a decent performance and we can do well with him, but also occasionally birds poo in his mouth and he has an absolute nightmare. And he doesn't look good, unfortunately, a lot of the time. Now, it's not really his fault. He's sort of aging. He's getting older. He's ready for the old Zimmer frame in terms of football. And move on to pastures new, send him to the glue factory or whatever to be turned into glue. That is the sort of thing you do with an old cart horse when it gets to a certain age. But Ashley Young, of course, he has been a great servant for United. I do like him. He's the captain today. The teams are just lining up in the tunnel. They're coming out now. He's captain in the side. He's our captain most of the time. That is Ashley Young. That is Manchester United right now. Ashley Young, an ageing over the hill, never really that top level player anyway, who should be a utility player, is captain in the side. That is the situation United are currently in. We have players who are not good enough in a lot of ways, and also players who are, like Ashley Young, I think are just not quite up to United quality for now. Not to say previously he wasn't, or that he could actually do a job as a backup, which I guess is what he's doing because Luke Shaw's out, but it's like he's just not quality enough for United at this stage. We should have much better players than Ashley Young to come in, and we don't. We've just got a whole bunch of mess of gash. Oh, I'm feeling so buzzed up about this one though, lads. It's an exciting game, isn't it? When the fixture comes around, either fixture really, but of course Manchester United versus Liverpool is the one that I look out for in the calendar the most, because it's such a huge game. The rivalry, usually it does have quite a big impact on what happens in the league as well. It'd be so nice for Manchester United to just take a few points off these freaking Scousers today, wouldn't it? I mean, fair play to them. They're bossing it. They're looking great. They've got a great manager, great team ethic, great style of play, great players. It's just great at Liverpool at the moment. And I hate to say that, but they're a great team. United, on the other hand, we're not. Surely we're not going to be expected to get much from this game. And if we don't get the result, look, you can't say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer out. Liverpool are just way better right now. You're either Solskjaer out or in now before the game, and you stick with that after the game. Neil Duffin, how you doing, mate? Comments, come on, United, get into them. Yeah, the players are just coming out onto the pitch now. It won't be too long. Shout out to Lee Matthews, Portuguese, Steph Harringtonio, Ivan Radoslavich, Gungshi in the house, Griffo Chaz, great to see you. Griffo Chaz, you've won the tournament, by the way, the competition for the Ryan Giggs tickets. I haven't done a video about it, but you've actually won it, mate. So congratulations, Griffo Chaz. If you want to attend that, it's next weekend, I believe. So I'll contact you after this video anyway, and we'll sort something out. So well done, mate. Ben Cooper, back three. Yeah, okay, back three, back five, whatever you want to call it. We'll see. Leon Dunphy comments, being underdog might not be a bad thing. Yeah, that's true. I mean, United, we're not expected to get anything out of this game right now. So if we can cause an upset, it'd be monumental. Maybe Liverpool will just be taking us slightly for granted. I mean, not because of, not because of the fixture and the history and the rivalry. They won't be taking that for granted. They'll be desperate to win, but just they might think that we don't have quite enough to really challenge them today. We shall see. Tobias Beisel, shout out to you, mate. Haycal Productions, how you doing? Everybody who's tuning in, thanks for stopping by. Do us a favour if you are in here. Smash a cheeky little like on this video. That little thumbs up button down there. Just give it a cheeky little like. And stick along. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the game. So United's line up like this. 3 at the back. Lindelof, Maguire, Rojo. Wan-Bissaka is like the flying wing back, if you like. Young on the other side. McTominay, Fred and Pereira in the midfield, with Rashford and James up there. So it's an interesting one from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer today. Liverpool, on the other hand, here we go. Here's their lineup. Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson. That's a fantastic back line, you'd have to say. Look, I know I did that video, Combined 11. The way that they've partnered, obviously, over the last sort of 6 months is fantastic. But I would rather have Harry Maguire than Joel Matip, but that's the only one. All the other three are fantastic. I mean, Wan-Bissaka's brilliant. I wouldn't change him for the world. I think we've got a great right back on our hands there. But I think he's great defensively. Don't know if he gives us so much going forward, whereas Alexander-Arnold, maybe not so good defensively, but significantly better going forward. Real great eye for a pass. Execution, assists. He's got a lot of different aspects to his game that Wan-Bissaka doesn't. But then it's the same the other way around as well. So we're just getting ready for kickoff, lads and lasses. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on with my match commentary. Get involved in the live chat as we go along. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything that's happening in the game. So finally, just about getting over my flu, my man flu. I did have some man flu going on for the last week or so. Just couldn't shift it. But now I'm feeling tickety-boo. Well, much better anyway. Not 100%. Gungshi comments, Really disappointed Twanzebe isn't playing absolutely. Was hoping to see more from him. I think he's solid as a rock. He's got a lot to come from him. Bright future ahead of him. We're just about to kick off, everybody. Here we go. Come on, United. Oh, man. It is one of those games where we just cannot lose. Ball over the top, down the left. The game kicks off. Manchester United in our famous red and white. Liverpool in black and white here. And hopefully they play like they're in bloody black and white as well, like something of the bygone age. That'd be brilliant. Hopefully a 1940s Liverpool turn up today. Anyway. Ben Cooper, thank you very much. Gary Wells, shout out to you. Great to see a bunch of the usual faces in here. Stopping by. Joining me for this game. Should be an exciting one. Should be an interesting one. It should be a tense one. I've got a couple of bets that I put on as well, which I'm really regretting now. For Manchester United to win in various ways, and it's not, I'm feeling bad about that now. Gungshi, thank you very much, mate. Oh, crikey, I hope you're feeling better too as well. Shingles, man. Shingles. Never had shingles myself, but it doesn't sound good. I thought they were roof tiles anyway. Liverpool put the ball out then. 1 minute, 12 seconds gone on the clock. Thanks for joining me. Oh, it's not looking good at the moment for United, is it, in the league in general? Wan-Bissaka on the ball now. This is the sort of game that could springboard us. It could propel us into being a little bit more confident this season, because it's just such a huge game. If you can get a scalp against a team like Liverpool, who are doing quality at the moment. United down the left then. Marcus Rashford gets on the ball. This is good stuff from United so far. Direct with a bit of impetus, but no. Rashford's ball in is scuppered out, and Liverpool come forward now. Fair play. Good bit of frickin' run in there by Danny James. Ran all the way back there, covered his man. I mean, I look at our midfield, and I do just think it's a massive, it's a problem area for us. We're just lacking quality in there. We don't necessarily have the players good enough. I mean, come on. Pereira, I don't think's really been up to much recently. McTominay has been good. I think he's got a bright future. Back to David De Gea in the goal. JP comments impotence. No, impetus. IMPETUS. Get the old Collins dictionary out, son. Oh, physically stressed. This is physically stressful. We've only just got going. 2 minutes, 50 seconds in then, lads and lasses. Here come Liverpool. Wan-Bissaka's just too much of a beast for you, lad. And he dispossesses the man. Wins a throw-in for Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. What a lad. What a signing. He's looking cheap now. For the amount of years of service we should get out of him and the progression of his career that should take place. Obviously, it's easy to say that. But hopefully there will be no major injuries along the way. Hopefully he'll progress as you would want him to. And considering he's got the ability he has already at this age, and just is a complete incredible defender defensively, interceptions, the way he reads the game defensively, I think he's great. I mean, of course, going forward, he's got a lot to develop, but defensively, I think he's very, very sound already, and he's only 21 years of age, so happy about him. Crikey. Back to Liverpool then, yeah. So I think we are going to see this cat and mouse game today. It looks like Liverpool will be coming at us. Manchester United, we have certain numbers back there. Almost with like a back seven, if you like, with the two holding midfielders there in front of, I know we're supposed to be playing a back three, which looks offensive, but the way it is now, Ashley Young very deep, Wan-Bissaka very deep. So it's more like a back five with two in front. So it is going to be quite a defensive display by United at the moment. But of course, doesn't mean it has to be defensive in terms of creation, because it should hopefully allow Liverpool to play onto us, open them up a little bit, counter-attack them, hit them on the counter. Here United are down the right with a chance. Daniel James. McTominay. Back to Daniel James. Daniel James on the ball in an advanced position on the right. McTominay on the edge of the area, gives the ball away, sloppy pass, loose pass there. But United win it back. Wan-Bissaka. Andreas Pereira on the right, whips the ball in. Finds Ashley Young, who's just in a little pocket of space there. Marcus Rojo gathers it on the left and whips a makeshift ball in. Did it take a deflection out for a corner? I don't think so. Now, Marcus Rojo starting this game is also something that I'm quite happy to see. It wouldn't have been previously, but there's just been a couple of performances by Rojo recently where I think fair play. Maybe he's just up for the fight. Maybe he seems like he's got a bit of bottle. And I like that, and I am up for rewarding it. I know he wasn't meant to be starting this game today, but because he's got the opportunity, hopefully he grasps this opportunity. Are Liverpool overrated, or are they just that damn good? That's what I want to know in the comments, lads and lasses. Do you think Liverpool are overrated, or are they just in an incredible run of form at the moment and have got maybe a little bit fortunate? Let me know. I mean, you're talking about the Champions League winners, the holders of the Champions League. You're also talking about the team that is head and shoulders above everybody leading the Premier League race at the moment. So, Esme White comments, overrated. Nice one. I just needed that little bit of confirmation from somebody there. Thank you very much. Gungshi comments, never fear Pig. Clungy will score a hat-trick. Come on, Gashley. He would cement himself in United folklore if he could somehow score a hat-trick today. Do you know what I mean? Fred on the ball then, takes United forward on the counter-attack. Neil Duffin says, overrated and Muppets. JP comments, I think their chemistry is solid, but the competition has fell off, so they look better. Yeah, that may well be true, man. I mean, they did have a very special end to the year last season. You thought they'd slip up at some point. They didn't. They just kept on going, won the Champions League, only lost the league by a point. And they're a fantastic team, they are. I mean, I know I'm saying, are they overrated? Maybe they're not one of the classic teams of the Premier League yet. I mean, they'd have to actually win the Premier League, wouldn't they, to be able to, be compared to the Chelsea sides under Jose Mourinho, or Arsene Wenger's Arsenal, or Fergie's Manchester United. Ball into the box then, cleared out by Virgil van Dijk, who is going to be a very difficult man to pass today. Such a solid defender, the way he reads the game, fantastic player. Matip partner him. They formed a solid partnership. Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. It's difficult. They're very solid at the back, Liverpool, as well as having great attacking players. Players like Salah, Firmino, players like Mane, great attacking players, but they've just got such a solid back line. Something United don't really have right now. We've got a stronger back line, even though we spent a shit ton of money on it, 130 million just on defenders in the window, with Maguire and Wan-Bissaka coming in. It's still not as strong as a back line as Liverpool's, and that's actually our strongest aspect of the team. So that doesn't sound good, does it? I'm currently on 7 minutes 52 seconds, Chaz. Thank you very much for reminding me here. 8 minutes now, and United force a throw in here. Wan-Bissaka going to be the man to take it deep in Liverpool's half. I'm pretty happy with the start that we've made. It's not like we're getting trounced. It's pretty even stuff at the moment, quite end-to-end. There's not really been a clear-cut chance created. But I'd say United are sort of on the front foot here. Yeah, we're set up with the lads at the back there. But we're getting forward. We're trying to make something happen. We just haven't quite done it yet. Colin9855, how you doing? Colin comments, my head says Liverpool win, my heart says a draw, but my balls say a United win. That's what I'm talking about, lad. Let's hope United can feel that in their loins too. Right, we've got a free kick in an advanced position then. Numbers forward. The ball comes in, whipped in near post, and it is just dealt with there by Andy Robertson, I think, who brings it out. And a foul committed there on a Liverpool player. Decorated Hero comments, sounds like a decent start by United. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely far from depressing at the moment. Again, the ball almost made its way through to Rashford there with that free kick. Oh, shit. Here come Liverpool down the left, though. Acres of space. Have some of that, Bobby Firmino. Oh, yeah, nice one. That was shit. Guys, sorry, just got a little bit carried away there. Anyway, Firmino just got clean through. It's a wide angle, but he's tried the old left-footed shot there from a tight angle at De Gea. He's gone for power. He's tried the old Ryan Giggs versus Arsenal in the 99 semi-final of the FA Cup. That sort of a finish, but it's not happened at all well for him. And he's just spooned it off into the crowd. So that was great to see. JP comments, have we had a shot yet? Have we had a shot yet? I don't know. The fact that I'm thinking about it makes me think no, but we've crafted a couple of sort of semi-opportunities for a shot. Look, it's optimistic, I know, but I think the longer this game goes on, the more belief United will get, as long as you don't concede what I mean. The longer this game stays goalless, United will believe that we can get something from this game. Maybe the players will rise to the occasion a little bit. The fact that Liverpool have not hammered us from the off is a great sign for United, isn't it? I hope that the tactics work out today. Whatever happens, you know, whether it's a draw or I just hope that United do well, create chances, and defend well. I hope that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's faith that he's put in this system is proven to be right, and it's proven to be a good decision by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because obviously he does come under scrutiny for his tactical ability and, of course, coaching. And we don't know what really has been going on behind the scenes on the training ground. We don't see what he sees. He selects these players based on how they play in his system. So we'll see how that system works out today. United on the counter-attack, though. Here we come. Oh, you absolute melt job. Who was that? Andreas Pereira, you've melted there, buddy. What's he doing? United get swift away on the counter. Andreas Pereira finds himself in space just in front of Liverpool's midfield. There is a supporting run down the right for him by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And he just goes, he thinks he's Cristiano Ronaldo, this lad. And he's just absolutely scuffed it wide. It was the shittest shot you'll ever see in your life. Pretty much, you know. Like, what are you doing, Andreas? There's a runner right by you. Just play the ball in. It's simple. Gungshi comments, good fire in my room this week. Thank you, Gungshi. I did what I could. There was no pictures on there. And also, you know, I had to just do it after a couple of takes because I was a little bit pressed for time. I would have done it better if I could have done, but, you know, I'll try my best on it. Here come Liverpool then. Down the right-hand side of the pitch. Liverpool look to try and work something here, work the chances. They haven't had too many so far. I mean, that Firmino chance was quite clear, though they did get Bobby Firmino through on goal. I don't want to call him Bobby Firmino. It almost sounds like, you know. Anyway, oh, crikey! Shot from the edge of the area on David De Gea's goal. Oh, my days. Wijnaldum with a shot. 30 yards out, 25 yards out, cuts inside, does the defender, has a shot on goal. It's right at David De Gea. And Wijnaldum wasn't able to convert there. David De Gea clutched it to his chest gleefully because that was a ropey moment. But yeah, Bobby Firmino got through earlier and almost had an opportunity. It's another opportunity there for Wijnaldum. United just need to settle down a little bit here. We started okay. But the last few minutes, they've got through a couple of times, and here they come again. I mean, I'm not blown away by Liverpool so far, but you have to say they're just settling into the game now. It looks like they're settling into the game. Marek Stachowski comments, geez, I hope no rant today. I know. I know, me too. I don't know if I can take it. I know I said I'm sort of over the man flu and stuff, but I have still got a bit of a ropey voice. Me talking here like this for the last half an hour has actually made me realise my throat's still pretty messed up. Thank you guys who are complimenting me about the fire in the room. Much appreciated. JP, Stephen Seven. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah. There should be one coming next week. Let me know what you guys think. If you've not seen it, check it out after the game. Shit, Wijnaldum, here he comes, down the left. Oh, ball just sprayed into the 6-yard box. But David De Gea manages to get it, so... Oh, I mean, Liverpool are starting to settle into it, as I say. They're starting to pile it on a little bit. They're getting numbers forward. United are not as compact and defensive as I was expecting, actually. Just the way that we're set up, I can see here, you know, the way we're set up, it almost is at times like a 3-4-3, if you like. Or 3-5-2, sorry, is what I mean. But of course, they've got the flying wing backs there to get back and defend and support when needed. Solskjaer, Carrick and Feeden on the sidelines there. I mean, it doesn't fill me with too much confidence looking at those guys right now. Oh, I'm just spilling water on myself. Come on then, United. 15 minutes gone. Let's see the position. Let's see what we've been working on the training ground all week. Let's get a freaking upset here. It would be so amazing just to get one over on these Scousers right now. Plus, I'd win my bet as well. You know, that would be nice. That would be nice right now. Come on. Come on, United. Gary Wells comments, Pig, can't you buy a new hat with the money from all these super chats, mate? I would never get rid of this, Gary. You know, until it literally disintegrates, which, to be fair, it's starting to do. I probably will not be getting rid of it anytime soon. But yeah, much appreciated for your comment there, Gary. Manchester United play it out from the back here. And Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Brings it forward. Can't get it under control. And we give possession back to Liverpool. Playing it around the back here. Ball over the top. David De Gea picks it up. 16 minutes, 10 seconds gone in the game. Marcus Rashford so far freezed out of the game up top there. Could it be another dreary performance from Marcus Rashford? Maybe not really his fault, because so far 16 minutes have gone in the game. He's barely had any service. He did get the ball once down on the left and put a ball in which was wayward, but you know, he's just not really, we're not getting our forward players on the ball. We're not even getting our midfielders on the ball much at the moment. We're just being bypassed in midfield by Liverpool, who have a very strong team throughout. I mean, we had a bright start, but it's just gone off the board a little bit for the last few minutes. Here we come though, we're on Wan-Bissaka down the right. He plays a great ball through. Dan James tries the neat flick. That's too clever, Daniel, son. It's actually Andreas Pereira. My bad. I'm watching our phone. Andreas Pereira. Or maybe it was Daniel. I don't know. But either way, the flick was shite in the end. Tried to be too clever there. Just need to get your head up, pick out a man with a simple pass. But nah. Ivan Radoslavich comments, it's painful to watch Trashford and Pereira. You're not wrong there, buddy. At times it really is. I mean, I wanted Pereira to be that player for us who could step up this season. From what I've seen so far, he's not that player. Liverpool come down the right, though. Sadio Mane turns. Marcus Rojo stands off. Yeah, Rojo did well there to stand just keep Mane at bay there. Liverpool have had to go back, passing it around to their midfield now near the halfway line. Rojo, obviously, he is a good defender. He's one of those players that when we signed him, you know, I thought we'd see a lot more from him, but we haven't really seen so much from him. But you know, he is a good player, international, got the experience. It'd be nice if he could just step up and be a really good defender for us this season. Tobias comments, it would be so interesting if United actually is on a relegation spot after this game. I mean, is that possible? Can we be in the relegation zone after this game? I assume we can, by what you're saying there, so that would be absolutely insane. I don't really know what to suggest. I mean, look, if we've played 9 games and we're in the relegation zone, then whatever we're doing is just not working and completely fading. But at the same time, Solskjaer, we do need time. Here come Liverpool, they're down the left. They just look dangerous, even though they haven't really created a clear-cut chance yet. They just look dangerous coming forward, they do. Just gone off the boil a little bit here for United as 19 minutes in, Liverpool taking a foothold in the game. Currently on the ball with a throw-in down the right-hand side of the pitch and played over the top. Jordan Henderson with the ball in, headed away by Harry Maguire. Slabhead, concrete dome. And United on the counter. Can we do anything? Marcus Rashford on the ball. Toothless again. Lacking in that final cutting edge pass. Just past it right at the defender there. I don't understand why we can't just have a little bit more intelligence in those areas. When we just look like a deer in the headlights. Like when Rashford got the ball then up top there, he looked like an actual deer caught in the headlights. A newborn baby deer caught in the headlights. That is what he looked like right there. Not to say that, it was awful what he did. He still drove at goal and tried to make the pass happen, but it was just not good enough. Lacking that cutting edge at the moment. Gary Wells comments, it's slowing again. I fear crab football. Oh, the sidey Louis van Gaal days. Hopefully not, mate. Hopefully not. I mean, we started okay for the first 10 minutes, but yeah, you're right. Gone a bit slow for the last moment of the game here. But United have an opportunity. Rashford down the right does well to keep on the ball and get onto it. He plays the ball in. Pereira. Daniel James. Oh, it's Daniel James with a shot. And it was Andreas Pereira. I keep getting those two mixed up. Andreas Pereira with the shot from the edge of the area. Great play by Marcus Rashford here. And a great pass, whoever put the pass into him. Andreas Pereira gets on the edge of the area. He's looking to cut inside. It's great defending, actually, to just read him. And the shot is deflected out for a corner. Manchester United get the corner. Come on, it's been so long since we got a goal from a set piece. Please let it be now. Please let it be now. Here's the corner. 99 Champions League final. 99 Champions League final. 99 Champions League final. Slabhead, get on it! The corner comes in! Keeper flaps on it, Alisson punches it out. Cleared away temporarily, bit of a missed kick by the defender there. Won the header back though, and here come Liverpool. Owain Smith asks, what's the score? It's currently 0-0, 21 minutes, 12 seconds gone, 0-0 in the game here at Old Trafford. That is a good thing for United, I suppose. Of course, the last few minutes have not been great for us, but the fact that we haven't conceded, Liverpool are a strong team. I hate to talk this way, and it feels wrong to talk this way about United at home against any team, but they're a free-flowing, attacking unit, goal-scoring unit. It's difficult to play against a team like Liverpool right now when United are so toothless, when United are so defensively ropey, when United are so lacking in any sort of real creativity. We don't really have a midfielder, have that creative engine happening at United. The recent performances have been so subpar that, it's just so difficult for us. Neil Duffin comments, we're just not quick enough in support to the strikers. Yeah, I mean, the way that we're defending at the moment with numbers back there, of course, it is difficult when you do win the ball back to hit them on the counter quickly and get the support to them. But that is what United are going to have to do a lot better. And certainly building-wise as well, when we're edging up the pitch. That is what we need to do. We need to get our midfielders supporting. Because it's all well and good Rashford winning the ball in a key area. But we do need to have the runners. We do need to have the support as well. Great comment, Neil. Scott Cordova comments, what does it say about the state of things when a United victory at home against Liverpool was an upset? I know, mate. Not being funny, but, what I grew up on as a United fan, as arrogant as it is to say, it's like, there was no game we went into where we were not really the favourite. We were often the favourite. Even if, at the time, we go away to Liverpool, it's like, you'd still be annoyed if we didn't win that game. Do you know what I mean? That's how great United were in those days. Of course, we're a far cry from that. We're a David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho pile of freaking stinking mess right now. That is what we are. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball then for United, down the right. Tries to play the ball into James. It's gone out for a Liverpool throw-in. I mean, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I think most United fans probably would actually take a 0-0 draw. Would you take a 0-0 draw in this game? No, of course, we want United to win, but we also do not want United to lose this. We don't want to be down by the relegation zone. I mean, we already are anyway. Points not really going to do much, but look, we're not expected to win this game. They're the favourites. Why did I have a bet on it? I never have a bet on United, usually because they disappoint me, and also because usually the odds are never really that good, because United are usually expected to dominate teams. But at the moment, you get some pretty freaking great odds on Manchester United. That's why. And the reason for that is, we're shit. That is the reason. Neil Duffin says, my wife thinks you sound like a lunatic. Haha, she married one. Thank you very much. Well, she's obviously got good taste, Neil. You're a stand-up guy. I'll take that as a compliment anyway. The world's much more interesting with a couple of lunatics in there, not in a violent way, but, Gongshi comments, I want to see us win this game. You never know when it comes to this fixture. Yeah, very true. I mean, form does kind of go out the window in these big games, these big derby games. United, Liverpool, United City, huge games of football. Form can tend to go out the window. But form is one thing, class is another. People always say form is temporary, class is permanent. Well, okay, our form is, I hope, temporarily. Oh, United come forward, McTominay! Oh, great drive and run by McTominay. The shot on goal is dealt with by Alisson easily in the end. But it's positive. He's got the ball in midfield there. He's driving forward. He's held off his man. He's got his head up. He's had a pop on goal there. And, it could have been. He scored a screamer earlier on in the season. Alisson equal to it, though. Too close to him. But fair play, McTominay. Decent play fight by the lad there. Gareth Southgate looking on there. Or is it a garden gnome? It's a garden gnome. No, it is Gareth Southgate. Look, there he is watching. So he's doing a little bit of a scout job. Bunch of England players, of course, playing in this game. For both sides. Henderson, Alexander-Arnold, Rashford, Wan-Bissaka, etc. So, yeah, he's obviously getting his little gnome in there. JP, I can't do that, mate. We're currently 25 minutes, 56 seconds. Here come United, though. Down the left. Oh, can we get the ball across the 6-yard box? No, is the answer. Marcus Rashford finds himself in a dangerous area. Great run by him. Great pass through. Fantastic run by Marcus Rashford, actually, to hold off two defenders there. Great bit of play by him. I can't fault the play, but the final product there was that of a headless chicken. Couldn't get the ball across to the attacker who was waiting for it, but fair play, Rashford. He looks lively in this game anyway. When he's got the ball, he's done well, but obviously the final product just lacking once again. Yeah, I mean, they're just talking about it on here. Rashford obviously scored for England, scored a great goal for England during the international break. I want to see a bit more of that. He's been toothless in front of goal for United, though. But hopefully he's got his shooting boots on today. The opportunities probably will be quite few and far between for United in this game. You can see we've worked and we've harried and we've tried so far to create. We've had a couple of opportunities. McTominay broke through. Pereira's had a shot. Rashford's got himself in a couple of good positions, just not able to find the final product. But when these opportunities do come, when the clear-cut opportunities do come, and at some point one probably will, you've seen Rashford have many a clear-cut opportunity in recent games and not put them away. When they do come, he's got to put them away in this one. He's done it before, hasn't he? Broken Liverpool hearts. United down the right, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Come on, this is United at home. We're United at home, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he's dealt with, but the ball comes out to McTominay. Plays it back to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He gets his head up. He plays across it. It's a great ball by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But Daniel James just cannot quite get on the end of it. But that was good play by United. That was good football. Good passing by Wan-Bissaka too. Good support by McTominay. Good intelligence by Wan-Bissaka to drift out into space. Received the ball back. Got his head up. Played a great pass in. Just dealt with by Liverpool. Come on, United. Oh, ball over the top there. Alisson jumps up and clutches it out of the air. Let's take another look at this replay here then. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka, great pass. I think there may be a slight deflection on it actually. But either way, it was in the danger zone. It was dangerous and Liverpool just managed to deal with it. Positive signs for United though in the last few minutes here. Oh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka dispossesses it. Origi, and it is a fantastic bit of defending there. Great stuff. Oh no, Firmino wins the ball back. Here come Liverpool. Fabinho, sorry. Oh, Alexander-Arnold, ball over the top. Firmino runs onto it, gets a touch on it, but it's gone out for a United goal kick. 29 minutes even on the clock, just gone. If you're just joining us and you want to know a sort of summary breakdown of the game so far, it's quite cat and mouse, but also at the same time, we've had a few chances, opportunities created, none of them clear cut. Rashford's looked lively, lacking in that final product. Wan-Bissaka's been a positive down the right. Defensively, we've actually not looked too bad. We've allowed them through a couple of times, but of course, they are a great attacking team. That will happen. You've got to be happy with this so far. You've got to be happy with it so far. Look, it's not amazing. We're not cutting them open and we're not winning, but you've got to be reasonably happy with this. The longer it goes on, the more belief the team will get. Oh, and the ball comes in from the right by Liverpool, headed away by Slabhead Maguire. Gungshi comments, Pig's favourite is Pogba, obviously. Mine is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh, Wayne comments, who's your favourite United player? Well, it's definitely not Paul Pogba, but fair play to you, Gungshi. I know he is yours. My favourite player, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's David De Gea, because I just like the way that he, keeps goal. I think he's a great goalkeeper. I was a goalie as a youngster, and I admire how much of a good goalkeeper he is. But it shouldn't be the case. The goalkeeper should not be my favourite player. Look, when I was a kid, we had Peter Schmeichel, one of the best goalies ever, in my opinion. And of course, I love Peter Schmeichel. He actually was one of my favourite players, being a goalie as well. But he wasn't my favourite player because we had amazing outfield players like Cantona and Giggsy, who were my actual favourite players. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't really have a favourite player right now, but I'd have to say David De Gea. I mean, in terms of who I just really like at the moment, I really like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I really like Daniel James, but obviously, I wouldn't say they're my favourite players right now. Ugh. Here come United down the left, and Ashley Young plays an incredible pass forward. Incredible pass. Oh, is it offside? Oh, it's fucking offside. It's offside, but it was an incredible pass. Pereira run onto it. Just want to say shout out to everybody who's joining me today for this watch along. There's lots of things you could be doing right now, just watching the game, or on Pornhub or whatever, or watching one of these other watch-alongs. There's loads of them. But you're here. You're on the Flying Pig United channel, so thank you very much for stopping by here. Do us a favour. If you are in here, if you are a member of the Bacon Brigade, if you do want to help the channel, if you do want to support the channel, please smash a cheeky little like on it and give it a share on social media if you can. It would be much appreciated to everybody who does that sort of thing. And thanks to everybody who gets involved with me on social media, on Twitter and stuff, replying to my random posts and shite like that. You can follow me there if you want to do that as well if you're new to the channel. Also, subscribe to the freaking channel. Man, Jurgen Klopp looks like a German cop. He's been caught knocking at the local knocking shop. Doesn't he? On the side of it, he doesn't look right. No, look, fair enough. He's actually, he seems like a top man. I like Jurgen Klopp, but if I saw him, if I didn't know him, if I didn't know who he was, there's no way I'm leaving my kids with Jurgen Klopp the way that he looks. Just saying, that sports jacket, the sports coat, the sports trousers, do you know what I mean? The trainers, the dodgy hat, the pedo glasses, the dodgy beard. It's not a good look for Jurgen. I personally think he looks very, very dangerous. Anyway, I'm just kidding around, but obviously he seems like a nice bloke. I'm just playing, but yeah, he's a bit ropey looking. United then down the left, 32 minutes, 55 seconds gone. Rob comments, you live in Manchester yourself, Pig. No, unfortunately not, otherwise I'd get to a lot more games. I live down in Dorset on the south coast. I don't know why I said it like that. On the south coast of England. Right down on the south coast of England, in fact. So yeah, pretty distant fan here. But obviously my family are from up north, around that way. So big United fans of my family. Throw-in is wasted by Manchester United. 33 minutes, 33 seconds gone. All the threes. And Liverpool break on the counter. And Mane does an incredible job keeping the ball in. And it's a great pass in. David De Gea makes a brilliant save. Yes, get in there. Bobby Firmino with a shot on goal. United were cut open there. Ball over the top, down the right. Sadio Mane displaying that pace. Oh, and he plays a inch-perfect pass to Bobby Firmino. And Roberto Firmino, he should bang that away. He really should. David De Gea, good dive down to his right, but it wasn't a stretching dive. He's just fallen to his right and stopped it there. United now with a chance to counter. Just a little bit too much on it for Andreas Pereira. Wins a throw-in, though, for United. Come on. They cut us open there very easily. It's a good bit of play by Liverpool. Gungshi comments, the hen needs mugging off after that dodgy Dele Alli VAR incident that should have been handball. I mean, how many times is that going to help them, by the way? VAR, is that just set up to help Spurs? I don't know. But either way, you know, they're doing shite at the moment, though, aren't they? Watford, a dead bottom of the league. I think they're bottom of the league by 3 clear points. I think they've only got 4 points. And that's after they picked up a point against Tottenham. So they're having a bloody nightmare. The fact that Spurs couldn't beat them at home and had to claw it back the way they did. I mean, I just think it just goes to show you that they are not the team that they were last season. For whatever reason, I don't really know what's happened, but they just look like a bunch of bottle jobs. Oh, the ball over. It's a great pass and it's a great header. What a save, David De Gea. Brilliant save. It's an offside flag anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. But great bit of play by Liverpool here. They've cut us open once again. The ball over the top. It is offside. It's definitely offside. It's just offside. It's definitely offside. And is it Firmino? Yeah, Firmino gets through. He's just on the edge of the 6-yard box. Connects really well with the header. It's a good header. It's low. It's down to the right of David De Gea. But David De Gea makes the save. Brilliant save. But it was an offside flag anyway. So it wouldn't have counted. Daniel James displays that pace running down the wing. He plays an incredible ball. Yes! Get in there, my son! Marcus Rashford scores the bloody goal! And United get the lead! 35 minutes, 59 seconds. Good on the clock. Have some of that, you scousers! We've scored! Hang on a sec. What? What's going on, though? VAR, no, don't fuck me. VAR, hang on a second. What a great bit of play that was, Daniel James. The counter down the right-hand side. He's blistered forward with that pace. He's got the pass in. Great pinpoint pass it was as well, just to beat the defender and direct it towards Rashford. What? Foul on Origi here. Let's have a look what happened. Hang on a second. United put the ball in the back of the net. The score currently reads 1-0 to Manchester United. But wait a freaking cotton-picking minute, because it's brilliant play by United. What is wrong with this? I'm just trying to see what the debate is about here. So so there's a foul on Divock Origi that actually starts Manchester United's counter-attack here. But what a counter-attacking goal. What a counter-attacking goal. Lindelof with the foul. He's barely touched him. If anything, Divock Origi with his simulation has gone down and studs up, shinned him. That's what it looks like. Hang on a second. Do not rule this one out. This is a goal. Divock Origi, he's just gone down to the ground too easy. He was barely contacted by Lindelof. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. If they rule this out, I'm not having that. What the fuck's the decision then? This VAR nonsense is shite. Did you see me celebrating like an absolute mad one? And it could be ruled out. Is that what you're telling me? It's a goal, yeah? Get in there, my son. Jurgen Klopp is absolutely fuming, man. This is brilliant. 1-0 to Manchester United. Come on, my son. What a bloody goal that was. Manchester United get the lead in the first half. 38 minutes now gone on the clock. Have some of that, Scousers. Come on, you beauties. Just what we needed. Just what we needed to go. Marcus Rashford, what was I saying about him? He got his shooting boots on for England, and he's brought that with him for this game. And he scored. He found the back of the net. To be fair, it was put on an absolute plate for him by Daniel James with that blistering run and that fantastic pass. But Rashford still had to cap it off. Come on, you beauty. Marcus Rashford gives United the lead. 1-0 to United. Hopefully he can take this lead in at half-time. Oh! Mangasm! Anyway, it's not over yet. The show ain't over yet. But we freaking scored a goal against Liverpool here. We scored at Old Trafford and we were winning the game. Oh. Divock Origi, get up. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace, Divock. Get up, Divock. And hang on, Rashford's just down on the ground here. What's going on? Marcus Rashford. Mark, what have I been saying about you, Marcus? I take it all back. You're 21, you're expected a dodgy performance here and there, but when it counts against the Scousers, he's up for the freaking task. Come on. Liverpool, they're just overrated, aren't they? Anyway, look, let's not get too carried away. There's still a lot of this game left. There's still 50 minutes of play left. Gongshi comments, I hate VAR. Do you know what? For stuff like that, there was actually a possibility. And I have seen decisions like that not given before, just like that. And that would have been wrong. That would have been wrong. It wouldn't have ordinarily been picked up on. It's under extra scrutiny. It's not even that tackle was nothing in it. Thankfully, they reached the right decision. There was nothing in that tackle. And the fact of the matter is, those chances could have been scrubbed off. That goal could have been scrubbed off because of VAR. And in some instances it's good. In other instances, we're celebrating like nuts because we think there's been a goal and then it's ruled out. That would be a disgrace. You know, we've seen it happen already this season multiple times. It is a problem. Especially when it looks like a perfectly legitimate goal. Ball over the top then. It finds a United shirt. We're out on the left-hand side now. In an advanced position, the ball comes in towards Liverpool's goal. It's headed away. Only to McTominay, though. Liverpool, they're there for the taking. They're there for the taking, these Scousers. Come on. Come on, lads. Come on, United. Here we go down the right. Dan James puts a ball into the back stick. Nobody's there. It's headed down. It's chested down to the goalie. Alisson gets it under control. Ashley Young plays it back to David De Gea. It's a little bit unnecessary, Ashley. A little bit dangerous, but he executed perfectly well. But there was a little bit unnecessary. Oh, 41 minutes gone and United actually doing pretty decent in this game. I know we scored the goal, it's easy to say, but it's not like Liverpool have really outclassed us. Sure, they've worked David De Gea a couple of times, but they haven't really outclassed us going forward. Defensively, we've got at them a couple of times, we've got balls in, and the job of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side that he selected right now with this formation seems to be working out quite well. We're hitting them on the counter effectively. If it's not Rashford, it's James. Wan-Bissaka, of course, coming in down the right. It is quite a... It's looking good at the moment. It's quite dynamic. I mean, we've created a few things. We just need to keep our bottle in this game now. It'd be easy to lose our heads in this game. We've got the lead. We've got to keep that same intensity, that same belief, that same passion. But come on, my son! Sorry if that was so close to the microphone. Anybody listening in a headphone or whatever, I apologise. Gary Wells comments, can't believe this. Surely it can't last. I know, I couldn't barely believe it myself, Gary. Oh, great clearance there by Ashley Clunge. Ashley Clunge, Ashley freaking absolute legend, more like. If we somehow win this game and he captains the side to victory. Anyway. We're getting carried away. We're getting carried away. Oh no, Fred, what are you doing, lad? He's just played a pass, trying to play it out of defence, but just pinged straight into a Liverpool shirt. But great bit of play. Andreas Pereira wins the ball back and he's wrestled down to the ground. It's a foul, ref. The referee doesn't... I mean, it's a fucking foul. He was all over him, wasn't he? Play on anyway. Oh, lads and lasses, what a game so far, eh? Actually something to be happy about. Almost messed me kecks earlier. Oh no, Mane's nicked the ball and he's put the ball in the back of United's net. You shitting me? What an awful bit of defending there. Just completely undone all of that quality play in that half. Completely undone it here. Let's see what happened here. It's 1-1. Sadio Mane just robs the defender and sticks it past David De Gea. It's schoolboy stuff, man. Take your GCSEs once again, lads and lasses, because you're bloody defending like schoolboys out there. Let's see what happened here. Lindelof, it's bloody Victor. It's a handball! There's a definite handball there. It's a definite hand. It definitely touches Mane's hand. VAR, ruled out. It definitely touches his hand. It touches his fucking hand. It's not a goal. Wait a second. There's no way they can rule that as a goal. VAR, it's touched his hand. It's clear and plain to see. Oh, you beauties! It's no freaking goal! Come on, my son, get in there! Oh, and the handball by Sadio Mane has made the goal not legitimate. It has been ruled out, and Sadio Mane must be fuming. Jurgen Klopp's fuming on the sidelines here. It's definitely not a goal. If you're going by the current current rules of the game, he's definitely handballed it there. It is a free kick to United. He's handballed it. But Lindelof, I must say, even though that it wasn't a legit goal and there was a handball in there, Lindelof's defending there was absolutely atrocious, wasn't it? The way he just let Mane get away from him, go around him and slot it in there. But get in there, 1-0 still to Manchester United against Liverpool here. 44 minutes, 46 seconds gone on the clock. Just before half-time. Have some of that, Scousers. Oh, for the first 45 anyway, you've got to say United have done a good job here. Let's not forget the calibre of opposition that we're playing. We're playing the Champions League final, Champions League winners, the holders of the Champions League, and currently the team that hasn't dropped a single point in the Premier League campaign this year, and a considerable distance going into the last season too. So we're a really well-oiled machine of a team. Things could change. There's still a whole half of football left for this game, but things could also go amazing for United today. This is the confidence boost. I mean, all we wanted was performances. All we wanted was a decent performance, something to be excited about, something to look forward to. Well, so far, we've given a good account of ourselves in this game. We have. And although we've not been ripping them apart and free-flowing... Oh, here come United again! We've cut them open down the right! Oh! Corner won there by United, though. A minute of stoppage time. There's only 15 seconds left of that. So, corner for United. If we could just somehow nick another one before half-time, that would be the absolute ultimate. William So comments, Lindelof is crap. Yeah, he's not very good. Artan also says he's not good enough. He's shite, isn't he, Lindelof? He's not quite good enough, I don't think. Just not naturally gifted enough. Not to say he's not a good player. We've seen him put in some really good defensive performances, but he's got an error in him. He's got an error in him. Ashley Young with the corner then, whipped in. Good corner, but it's dealt with really well by Virgil van Dijk with a rising header to get it clear. Oh, come on though. That's the half-time whistle there. Jurgen Klopp gets his jog on. Down the tunnel. He's got a lot to say to his players after that one. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's got a more of a chilled out kind of vibe. He's just strolling, he's walking. Ashley Young needs a poo, he's running really quick. But anyway, the other players come off. Marcus Rashford's goal then is the difference at half-time. The half-time whistle's gone. The players are heading back into the tunnel. Marcus Rashford capped off a fantastic counter-attacking move by United. Really great move by United it was. And I'm pretty sure it was Daniel James with the assist. I mean, I'm watching on a phone, like I say. I've been getting Pereira and Daniel James mixed up throughout the entire game so far. But I'm pretty sure it's Daniel James with the blistering run down the right. Great assist, great finish by Marcus Rashford as well. And that'll do the lad a world of good in terms of confidence, in terms of what this means to him. He's obviously had a bit of a torrid time in front of goal for United. But this one capped it off excellently. What was I saying earlier before that happened? I said that clear-cut chances in this game for United will probably be few and far between. And when we do get them, we're going to have to cap them off, which is something that Rashford's not been showing too much of in front of goal recently. But today in that half, he got the opportunity, capped it off, but it was served to him on an absolute gilded plate. And it was a fantastic pass into him. But great counter-attack as well, great movement, great goal. The VAR decision for the ruling out of Liverpool's goal as well. If you're just joining us, they just had a goal ruled out for a handball. Sadio Mane absolutely did tucked up Victor Lindelof like a freaking kipper and made him look a right fool, stuck the ball in the back of David De Gea's net, but it did look like, when the VAR replay was shown, that it had touched Sadio Mane's hand from the initial cross. So it was ruled out, rightfully so, and Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead. It's absolutely freaking awesome. I can't believe I'm saying that. I've really been waiting ages to say something like that. Manchester United go in at half-time with the 1-0 lead against the freaking Scousers at Old Trafford. That's how it's supposed to be. By the way, I can actually feel my blood pressure getting a bit high. So I need to chill out a little bit, honestly. That goal, when we scored that goal and when we had that VAR incident, it completely took it out of me. I thought my head was going to explode. If you think I'm almost about to explode when I'm having a run after games that we lose and stuff like that when we played awful, I don't know. I think I was more close to having some sort of a heart attack or something then. To be honest, that's how excited I feel and was. So I just need to calm down a little bit. Might get a half-time cup of tea in a minute. I don't know. But yeah, if you're just joining us, and you see there's a few more people in here at halftime, if you're just joining us, what a first half of football for United. Good account of ourselves, chances created, matched Liverpool really for their intensity. Sure, Liverpool got through a couple of times. Sure, David De Gea's had to make a couple of good saves. But United doing a good job of matching Liverpool today. Match them for work rate, match them for quality so far. Sure, there's a few players in there that are not quite up to the standard. We've seen Pereira have a few opportunities on the ball today and just look completely out of place at times, but in other moments of the game looking really good. Fred, of course, I haven't seen too much from him. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the way things are going in this game. David Srini comments, second half still to go. Good point, David. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole second half of this game yet left to play. Things can change. Things could definitely go wrong for us, but I'm feeling positive. That 4-1 bet that I got on for United to win this game beforehand, just like a cheeky little tenner on, seems pretty decent now, though, doesn't it? But no, like I've said, I never bet on United because they always let me down, and then odds are never that good. But they're pretty good today at home to get 4-1. I mean, that's messed up. Had to be taken advantage of. JP comments, LFC will beat us 5-0. I know. There's so many people giving it the big one before the game. Liverpool fans, of course, expecting to come to Old Trafford and batter us. And I don't want to get too carried away. Look, there is still 45 minutes. In fact, I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to shut the hell up. Because I don't need to jinx us anymore. I already did that freaking horrendous rap. But by the way, if you've not seen the rap, listen to it because, especially if we win this game, go back and actually comment like, yes, we won because of your rap, rather than, oh, we lost because of your rap. That'd be good. My guy comments, let's all laugh at Gerrard. Well, it's easy to laugh at. Even if Liverpool go on to win the league, it's easy to laugh at Gerrard because he never won the Premier League trophy. And he was a great player, to be fair to him. He won the Champions League stuff, like a great player, but he never won the Premier League trophy, did he? Luke Chadwick, on the other hand, did. Do you know what I mean? That makes me laugh. That fills my heart with warmth, thinking about the lack of Premier League title or medal, winner's medal for Stevie G, especially when I think so nostalgically back at that game against Chelsea when he slipped and he bottled it and he allowed, was it Denver Bahrain to score? Oh, that was great. But by the way, United do need to sort of tighten things up a little bit because they did have a couple of chances there, and like Lindelof was just totally mugged off defensively there by Mane, and if not for that little glancing handball, which was probably not even really noticeable, if not for VAR these days, then it would have actually been an equalising goal for them. It's a brilliant, they're just showing the replay of the goal. It is a truly brilliant bit of wing play by Daniel James. And McTominay gets his head up and plays the ball in, I believe it is. Let's have a look. So Lindelof's challenge on Divock Origi ruled out. I think, it doesn't help Origi because he just simulates it. He goes down under the softest of challenges by Lindelof. And it makes it look like in the replay that he's just literally thrown his legs up in the air and dived. So that didn't help him, but that was a key moment in the game. It could have gone either way, I suppose. I mean, they got the right decision, definitely. From a certain angle, though, from the angle they're just showing it now, it does look like Lindelof just sort of sized him down a little bit. But when you see the angle from the back, the contact is completely minimal. And if anything, Origi actually kicks out at Lindelof for it. So that was definitely a legitimate goal for United. The counter-attacking move was brilliant. It was great play. It deserved the goal, but it was a goal. Forget all this they're talking about at half-time now. People are trying to make a case for it not being a goal. It's definitely a goal, that one. Now, the second one's definitely not a goal as well, if you're going by the letter of the law. Definitely not a goal. The right decision was reached there because Sadio Mane, 100% a handball. It just glances his arm. He completely destroys Victor Lindelof with the great bit of play. Just look at this. Lindelof's all over him as well. You could almost argue that there's a foul committed by Lindelof just before that because he's all over him. But Mane just touches the ball with his hand and then he rounds Victor Lindelof. He's got the turn-in circle of a freaking bus, of a double-decker bus. And puts it in past David De Gea, but it was ruled out, so we got away with that one. Johan Rijkelaar comments, United will grind this out. Thank you very much, Johan, for getting in here. My Dutch friend. I'm guessing you're Dutch anyway. A little bit presumptuous of me, my friend. But, Johan Rijkaard, these sorts of things. I'm using my initiative here. Anyway, thank you very much. United will grind this out. I hope you're right. I hope we do. I'd take a 1-0 win here all day long, wouldn't we? Andy Manchester comments, can't believe how we crushed the loser pool in the first half. Bottlers Gunkshy says the lads must keep their composure. Yeah, we've absolutely got to do that with this one. We've got to just keep our heads. It'd be all too easy just to bottle this now. We've got the lead. We've seen United do that time and time again this season, actually, even to lesser teams. When we go up, we just can't seem to keep our heads together. We just bottle job it big time. And I don't want to see that. I want to see United really start to mature into a good match-winning team, or a good team who's able to keep it together in these sorts of big games. We don't want to succumb to pressure. We don't want bottlers and heads-gons in the team. We need people to step up. We need people with character. We need people to show that they can battle and fight and fight for every single ball. And so far, we're getting that in this game so far. I mean, it's a committed performance from us. No, it's not sparkling, but I don't think we've got the best of teams at the moment, considering the players we've got at our disposal and the lineups. I think it's absolutely out of this world. What's going on with my... what is going on with my scroller at the bottom of the screen? That needs checking out for sure. Let's just check this out. Somebody's been, this freaking scroller's been on the old chocolate liqueurs, I think. Right, hang on, let's open it again. Inter? That's wrong. That's supposed to be a Liverpool badge there, but either way, Manchester, there we go. It stopped smoking crack for a second and we're back on. So for anybody who wanted to see the team, it's actually incorrect anyway, because Rojo started the game in place of Twanzebe and I wasn't able to update that. A few comments coming through here. Andy Manchester, Martial will come on, most likely score 2 or 3. If we had Pogba, it'd be 3-0. I'm loving that, Andy. See what a difference a goal can make. Do you know what I mean? Like, it does give you that boost. It gives the fans a boost. It gives the players a boost. It gives the manager. Everybody gets that boost. We're going at half-time now. We've only got 45 minutes left. We've got the lead. We can do it, can't we? We're getting that belief in the team. The longer this game goes on, the more likely we are to win it. That's the fact of the matter. Like, it sounds obvious and stupid to say, but it's actually true. Like, the longer it goes on, the more likely United are to win the game. All right, guys, I'm just going to grab a cup of tea quickly. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I can see you thinking, I'll just go make a tea and go do something myself. No, don't go anywhere. Come back. If you do, come back in a moment and yeah. So I'll just go get the tea. I'll be back before the second half. Don't go anywhere, lads and lasses. Boomchenko, I'm back, lads and lasses. Apologies, I'm a couple of minutes late. Manchester United are currently 1-0 up. It's 47 minutes, 42 seconds gone in the second half. Pissball, we got a comment from MT who comments, please, Pig, leave the tea biscuits. The game is back on. I've got my cup of tea here. And I've got some gingerbread men as well. I don't usually eat on the show, but seeing as we're winning, I don't know, I'm just a little bit anxious, a little bit tense. Gingerbread biscuits, they usually calm me down. I don't know, I think it's the ginger in them, but whatever. Anyway, gonna have to open them and eat them, I'm afraid. David De Gea punts it up the pitch then. Come on, United. Do you go head first or legs first? I'm a legs first kind of guy. Sorry, I know. Eating on camera, yeah. I haven't eaten much today, okay? Gingerbread biscuits are good. Anyway, look, let's get back on the football, okay? So the first half, good stuff from Manchester United. We matched Liverpool, really. We got the goal courtesy of Rashford. Both the VAR decisions were spot on. Mane had a goal ruled out, rightfully so. Second half now. Come on, lads. 49 minutes gone. JWWL comments, I'm a Rangers fan and I'm surprised by United so far. Yeah, I mean, we've been so poor recently. We haven't really had any options going forward. Well, at least we've been quite good on the counter-attack, especially down that right-hand side. We have had some joy. I think Dan James gives us a lot with his pace. Pereira's looked lively when he's on the ball going forward as well. Oh, hang on a second. Daniel James down on the ground. The referee raves over the physio. What's going on here? He looks winded. He's holding his stomach. He looks winded. Virgil van Dijk has absolutely ruined Dan James there. He's obviously twice the size of him. And yeah, they just had a clattering together, a coming together. And Dan James is down the ground trying to get his breath, trying to catch his breath. He's just been completely winded and taken out by Virgil van Dijk. They're just coming together. Not a sinister foul by Virgil or anything. Oh yeah, those gingerbread men are good. They're gone now, so no more eating on camera. I apologise. It's the first time I've ever eaten on camera. I know I'm called the pig, but I don't necessarily like to act like too much of a pig on camera. "51 minutes, 16 seconds gone. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in, by the way. The usual legends, Become the Teapot, I can see Stephen Randalls, Gungshi, Shimon, Marshall Gralla, and shout out to everybody else, Daviano, Illusion, Terry Carr, Anger 11, bunch of legends. Thanks very much for tuning in. Gungshi says, eat away, my porcine friend. Porcine. Gary Wells, love a nice gingerbread biscuit. Yeah, to be fair, they're pretty damn good. You know, they're not my go-to, I'll be honest, but if they're knocking around the graph, I'll devour a gingerbread man or a ginger biscuit for sure. Especially with a cup of tea. Like, they go hand in hand, don't they? It's like nobody's eating ginger biscuits just on their own. Like, what sort of heathen would do that? Do you know what I mean? If they haven't got buttercream in between the middle of two of them, they're not worth having. But with a cup of tea, it completely transforms them, I must say. Anyway, United on the ball here, down the right. Can we create something? Looks like we've got some good numbers forward. Wan-Bissaka plays in a good pass. Marcus Rashford trying to get on the end of it. And it's been a lively performance by him. He's looking, you know, he's looking like he's bang up for this today. He's already got on the score sheet once. Terry Carr, they burn your mouth. Yes, they do. Liam Dunphy comments, can I get a shout out, bro? There it is, Liam Dunphy. Thank you very much for getting in here. Saeed says Liverpool's still the best. Fair enough. Well, they're top of the league by a country mile for a reason, aren't they? They're champions of Europe for a reason. They obviously are a better team, but not at the moment on the pitch. Not right now at Old Trafford. They're not really the better team, are they? You know, they've given a decent account of themselves. They've had the ball in the back of the net once, but it was ruled out rightfully for a handball. So they're not the better team today, I don't think. Not so far. Gary Wells says, I meant with tea, of course. Well, yeah, if the tea's hot. Do you know what I mean? If it's lukewarm, not so much. JP comments, thank you very much, JP, with his super chat here, mate. He comments, buy some biscuits. Thank you very much. Right, let's get in the comment section. What's your favourite biscuit? Okay, I'm just gonna go right off now and say there's got to be two clear categories. And let's just do one category, actually. The best biscuit with tea. Because there's some biscuits which are good on their own. You have them with tea, they're not so good. It's not about the consistency or the way that they lap up the tea annoys me. Do you know what I mean? And it's the other way around. Sometimes shitty biscuits turn into fantastic biscuits with tea. The ideal example for that would be the rich tea biscuit. Nobody eats those freaking absolute saliva drainers. Unless you're going to have a cup of tea with it. So there you go. But no, my favourite biscuit, it's actually a custard cream. It's a custard cream, lads and lasses. And if you're in America or somewhere else where they don't have custard creams, I pity you. I feel sorry for you that you don't have custard creams in your life. And if not them, then Bourbons. Now, some people say Bourbons taste rank. I freaking love Bourbons. You can get a whole massive pack of Bourbons for 34p at Asda. Do you know what I mean? And they are decent with a cup of tea. Now, on their own, don't get me wrong, they're not a go-to biscuit, but with a cup of tea, that is where the magic happens. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting all over the gas. So, favourite biscuits here. Let's see what you guys think. Tom says dog biscuit. Terry Carr says rich tea. Yeah, with a cup of tea. Neil Duffin says Kit Kats. Well, if we're including Kit Kats, which I'm not sure we can because it's more of a sort of chocolate bar / wafer biscuit. I don't know. I suppose it is a biscuit, really. You know, you do dunk it. It is amazing, actually. I love a Kit Kat. It's a tough one. Griffo has custard creams for the win. Good lad, Griffo. Terry Carr, fig rolls. No worries, Gungshi. No worries at all, mate. Thank you very much for stopping by, as usual. Digestives. Peter Miller, digestives. So you off your tits, Peter? Digestives. Unless it's... I'll tell you what, those chocolate digestives with the caramel in the middle. Now we're talking. Hobnobs, get out of here with your Hobnobs NT. They're bloody rank. Okay? I will accept Fox's Golden Crunch as a great shout, by the way. If anybody said that, nobody has. Fox's Golden Crunch. Now we're talking. Anyway, I need to stop. 55 minutes, 34 seconds gone. I'm actually trying to distract myself from this game. That's how bloody tense I feel. I'm talking about biscuits and shit. Anyway, it's a great conversation, lads and lasses. Everybody in here loving the biscuit chat. I can see. You've all got very strong opinions on the old biscuit industry. So I can see. Illusion Teaks Boy comments, please answer. Who do you think will win? I think Manchester United are going to win this one, buddy. I do. I mean, you know, I was feeling optimistic before the game. Didn't really realistically think it could happen. There's just over half an hour left with 56 minutes, 5 seconds gone on the clock. Like, that's filling me with a little bit of confidence. The longer the time goes on, we've still got the lead, you know. I've not been saying much for the last few minutes because not much has actually been happening, so I'm happy with that. Let's just see the bloody game out. But anyway, here come United though. Dan James, great bit of trickery and jinkery. He puts a good run, but unfortunately it's cleared away there by Liverpool. David De Gea on the ball, pings it back up the pitch. Ben Cooper, great to have you in here, buddy. Thank you very much for stopping back in. Gary Wells, they don't go with Oxo though, hence the plain crisps. What are we talking about now? Andy Manchester says, I like my biscuits with cheese, but not my women. Get out of here, you heathen. Andy, biscuits and cheese, no, fair enough. I'm more of a cracker and cheese man myself. See, you don't get this on all the other watch-along channels and stuff, do you? You don't get the high-quality biscuit chat. Do you know what I mean? You get it on some, you might get it somewhere else, but you don't get it on the other watch. That's what I mean. You might actually. I don't know. Fantastic. I'm loving all your options here. I'm going to have to check some of these out. There's a couple that I've never even actually heard of. The chauvinistic gentleman comments chocolate fingers. Well, I mean, you cannot go wrong with chocolate fingers. Do you know what I mean? And I mean that from the biscuit point of view. Chocolate fingers, though, the problem with them is I can't buy them because however big the box is, it could be 2 layers, 3 layers, whatever it is, I'll eat them all in one go. So I don't buy them because they just get demolished. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Gary Wells comments, loving watching that goal again. Get in there, just showing the replay of the goal. If you haven't seen it, I'll describe it to you. It's a great counter-attacking move down the right. Dan James with a blistering run. He gets a fantastic Beckham-esque curling cross in behind the defender, where Marcus Rashford has made a great run and is waiting for it, and he just taps it into the back of the net and says, "Thank you very much, Danielson." There's a bunch more people tuning in. Thank you very much for stopping by on this watch along. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on for the last half an hour of this game. If you're not able to watch the game, wherever you're watching from, if you're able to watch the game, thanks for stopping along and watching it with me. Dan James is down again on the ground now. This time they're wiping away something from his nose there. Has he taken a knock, another knock? He's been in the wars a little bit, Dan James. You know what I like about Dan James? And there's stuff that I don't like sometimes he dives. But what I do like about him is he seems pretty robust. Like he's flinging himself around. He's running at some serious pace and kilter, and he gets knocked around all over the place because he's only a slight boy, and but he picks himself right back up again. That is what I'm liking from Dan James. Neil says, Pig, have you tried Fox's chocolate crunch creams? Oh my effing G. Mate, come on, you don't need to talk to me about any Fox's biscuits, okay? I'm all over them, but yeah, you're absolutely right, mate, and to be honest with you, that probably is my favourite one. Like the chocolate one, if it's the one I believe you're talking about, it's basically the Golden Crunch, but it's a chocolate biscuit with chocolate filling. And it is out of this world. Gary Wells says, never heard of Tim Tams. I've never heard of Tim Tams either. Like, what is a Tim Tam? It's kind of like a wigwam, but for people called Tim. I don't know. Anyway, 59 minutes, 43 seconds on. Come on, United! Let's just keep this ticking over nicely. I don't even care if we don't create another chance as long as we stop Liverpool from having chances. But it would be nice to see us still try and get another one. Am I really saying that? Apparently a Tim Tam is an Australian biscuit. I'll have to check that out. There's certain things that I've just not had from Australia, such as Vegemite. And I never will have either. But there you go. Any Aussies in the house? No offence. You know, I love your beers. I love your lagers. Or one of them, anyway. Ball over the top to the right. If you can guess what that is, it's pretty easy. It's actually close to horse piss, but there you go. And Ashley Young is done a good job captaining the side today, and he is happy because 60 minutes and 35 seconds have gone by without a bird pooing on him, which is brilliant. You know, the more games that you play in the public domain, and the less birds poo on you during the game, especially in your mouth, one of your open orifices, the better, I say. Coming up to 61 minutes on the clock, Liverpool passing the ball around there near the halfway line to the right-hand side. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the ball, plays a good pass forward. Oh no, the ball goes in it's cleared everybody. A ball whipped in across the ground from the left-hand side for Liverpool, and it has just missed absolutely everybody, and United managed to get it away just, but that was dodgy. Last 10 minutes possession, 61% Liverpool, 39% Manchester United. I think we will expect that from this game anyway. We're expecting it going in, and we're expecting it for the remainder of the game. Liverpool, they're chasing this game, obviously. They need to get some sort of a goal. They'll be pushing numbers forward. They are doing here. And down the left, they've got acres of space. Andrew Robertson on the ball, plays it back in. Oh. Sorry, that tea's caused me all sorts of issues. Maybe it's the ginger biscuits. Oh, come on, lads! Come on, lads! This is what it's all about. Do you know what I mean? We're having a torrid time. United are that team, that club, with that great history of putting ourselves up from the bootstraps. Do you know what I mean? Of rising like a phoenix from the ashes. That's what United do time and time and time again. So it may be a bit premature, but we can win this game today. We can, we can win this game against Liverpool, and that will really give us that boost that we needed for so long. We've been losing all sorts of games against subpar opposition. Okay, it's kind of annoying that when you do turn up, if we win, you do turn up against Liverpool and not anyone else. Like, is motivation the problem here with this team? I don't know. Because we're doing all right in this game. They look organised. They look like they're all playing together as one. They're all playing for the greater good at the moment. And I'm pretty happy with how they're playing. And defensively, it is all defensive at the moment. Liverpool are just camped out. They're getting the ball back. United are clearing it away, hoofing it down the field. Liverpool are playing it out from the back once again. 63 minutes, 21 seconds gone. Trent Alexander-Arnold coming down the right. Great player, obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Fantastic one for now and for the future. You have to admit they've got themselves a great player there. Like I was saying before the game, their defence is great. Ball over the top. Firmino, does he latch on the end of it? Oxlade-Chamberlain! He has a shot from the edge of the area, but thankfully it is wide, and I think it's gone for a goal kick to United. There may have been a bit of contact on it from a United defender. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, and, what United need to do is try and get back to the sort of stuff we were playing in the first half, because at the moment we are just inviting Liverpool onto us a lot more than we were. We need to have some sort of a man up top, couple of men up top there to play the ball to when we do win the ball back, because you've seen the last couple of attacks by Liverpool, they've just given the ball, we've won the ball back, and then we've just given it straight back to them. We can't keep doing that, we can't keep just letting them have it, we've got to do something with our possession when we have it as well. They'll be coming at us. We can counter now. We were doing that anyway, but we can continue to counter. They will play into our hands to a degree, but they are a quality team who can cut you open, and they will be attacking. 64 minutes, 33 seconds gone on the clock, so there's not a great deal left of the game, just around about half an hour stoppage time, I guess. Wayne Smith comments, do you still play FIFA? I do, mate. I actually haven't bought FIFA 20, though, because my mate bought it, and I played it a bunch, and a couple of people have said that it was shit, and I must say that I think it's a bit shit. Or like it's not that much better. Okay, you got that Volta thing on there. That's pretty. I enjoyed that actually. That was good. But the rest of it, like I don't know. I just picked it up and I started playing. It was like I was just pushing against so much resistance all the time. It didn't feel like that fluid game that I'm used to. But I don't know. I'll probably get it at some point. But yeah, I'm not crazy about getting it right now. But there will be some gaming videos coming soon, so keep a look out for that. FIFA being one of them. I will definitely get back into doing that sort of stuff as I enjoy it. Trent Alexander-Arnold then flying down the right for Liverpool. Played back inside. The ball comes in. Delivery into the box. Headed away by Maguire. Good header out. Ashley Young. Committed play by Ashley Young, but give it away. Good tackle there by Fred. Played back inside now for Liverpool. Good committed defending. Good closing down there by United's defenders. And that, who is that? Is that McTominay? He's all over him, man. He's all over him like a rash. Good bit of defending there by United. United break. United break. Yes, go on, son. Pereira, good work down the right-hand side. Plays it across the field here to Rashford. Rashford does to play Dan James, and he cuts inside Rashford. Oh! Marcus Rashford, I thought it'd gone in the back of the net, but it didn't. It's just a whisker wide. He's had a shot from about 30 yards out. It's a daisy cutter along the floor. Great bit of play by Rashford there. He could have played Dan James in, but he's got it alone. He's cut inside. And his shot in the end is really not that far away. Okay, Alisson's maybe got it covered. But it was a good shot. It's across the ground, and it was just about a foot wide of the post there. But decent opportunity there for Rashford, and that is what we need. When we do get possession, when we do get a chance on the counter, we need to come alive. He came alive there. Maybe he could have played James in, but you know. This lad here comments, do you know Heung-min Son? I love Heung-min Son. He's a great player. I wouldn't say I love him, actually, but I'd love him if he played at United. He's a great player, to be fair, you know. Do you know? Yeah, I do know Heung-min Son, in fact. I know him personally. We're pen pals. Lisa Harris. How you doing, Lisa? Comments, Pig, where did you get that hat? What do they call that? Do you know what? I've forgotten the name of it now. It's like a Russian hat. I think it's called, like, begins with a B. Somebody will tell you. And it's one of those. But I actually got it from Primark. Like, that's where I got it from like 10 years ago or something. Long time ago now. I don't think you'll still be able to get it. I don't know if that sweatshop's still open in Calcutta or wherever it was made, unfortunately. Actually, fortunately, what am I talking about? But, yeah. Primark, you know, well, hopefully they continue with ethical practices. I don't really know what's going on. But yeah, thank you very much. I'm guessing you like it, Lisa. Thank you very much for getting in here with your comment on the hat. Wayne Smith says, how come you always wear that hat? Well, it serves a couple of purposes. During the winter, it's very toasty and warm. Thirdly, it's rather dashing, don't you think? Did I say thirdly or secondly? I know secondly, it's dashing. Thirdly, you never know if you might want to pilot an aircraft. It's useful. And also, it's my lucky hat for United games. Now, it's not always that lucky, but today, it's being lucky. Terry, you've done me there. He comments, have you seen his hair? Well, there you go. That's another great reason why I've got the hat on. You're absolutely right. It's atrocious. Lisa says, looks very cool. Thank you very much, Lisa. Nice to have a lady in here, by the way. I think you're the only lady in the chat of about 150 people right now. So thank you very much for getting in here. My demographics on my channel are like 99.9% male. So I don't usually get a lot of ladies in here, but thank you very much for stopping by and brightening the place up a little bit. 1-0 to United then, still 69 minutes gone on the clock. You never know, maybe if I can find a good stockist or somebody to produce this hat for me as a merchandise item, then maybe you can get your own Mr. Flying Pig HD hat signed in the label by yours truly. By the way, guys, just want to take this moment at the break in the game here to say thank you to everybody who's tuning in right now. Smash a cheeky little like on it if you are tuned in. Also, if you want to support the channel via Patreon, I know a lot of you people use Patreon these days to support YouTube channels and stuff. I've got a link in the description. Check that out if that's your kind of thing. Daniel James brought down to the ground once again here by Fabinho this time. And Daniel James has been in the wars in this game. He's been taking a big knock throughout this. He's been brought down 3 or 4 times now. Like I was saying, he seems a robust lad. He's young, he's full of energy, and he's just like some sort of little road runner that just bounces off everything. That's what he's like, right? One of those crazy little toddlers who run around and smash themselves into the coffee table. But it doesn't matter, because they're robust. Do you know what I mean? Bit of blood, it doesn't matter. Ball over the top then for United. Aaron Maguire tries to get on the end of it and head it down, but it's dealt with. Jordan Henderson on the ball. Offside it was. Gungshi says I would bid 100 quid for that hat on eBay. Crikey, is that with it washed or not washed, Gungshi? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, maybe I'll look into that. Colin, thank you very much for the comment about my commentary. They're much appreciated. Legends. 70 minutes, 37 seconds gone on the clock. It's 1-0 to United still. I can't believe I'm saying that. There's 20 minutes left. Do not let me down. Adam Lallana's just come on the pitch for Jordan Henderson. Not really too worried about that, to be honest. I think Lallana's pretty shit. But he'll probably pop up and then break my heart now after I said that. Ben Cooper says, Pig, are you good at football? I mean, everybody says they're good at football, don't they? But I actually do think that I'm good at football, you know. Or at least I was. I mean, I haven't really played properly for years. But certainly as a goalkeeper, I was a very good goalkeeper, even if I say so myself. And for a big man, could definitely, you know, control the ball. And I was either a goalkeeper or centre forward. That's what I was, you know, so... But yeah, obviously not that good. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this shite, would I? No, but I actually just, yeah, obviously it'd be nice to be playing for Manchester United, but there you go. It's not all dreams that your dream come true, unfortunately. Gungshi says, I was a winger. I bet you were. I can see you as just that little flying winger, that tenacious one, do you know what I mean? Like more like a Dennis Wise or something. Do you know what I mean? Oh dear. Oh, Ashley Young plays a great ball in and a shot on Liverpool's goal there. Coming through, lads and lasses. Oops. Can you guys still hear me? I think I had a bit of an issue with the stream there. It just said disconnected for a second. But anyway, 3 minutes gone so far. 17 minutes left of normal time. I mean, you know, we're gonna do well to win this game, but Liverpool, they're gonna throw everything at us here. And they are doing. But defensively is our strongest aspect, if you like. We've got good defenders. We've got good defenders for this type of play. We look organised at the moment. Players like Maguire, Lindelof just makes a great header away again there. The balls are coming in thick and fast, but they're dealing with it at the moment. So it's going to be a backs to the wall defensive jobby for the remainder of the game. United come forward. Dan James, Marcus Rashford. Oh, he does a 720 spin and retains possession. That's quality from Rashford there, to be fair. Great job keeping hold of the ball. Ashley Young back all the way to Rojo. Back all the way to David De Gea. So just let me know if I'm coming through okay. I can see there may be some issues. I don't really know why, but it should be absolutely fine. But we did disconnect for a moment there. So let me know if I am still coming through loud and clear with no issues. Gary Wells comments, to be fair, I think we might even win it now. Can't believe I'm saying that. I know I can't believe it either. Crikey, some people saying the stream's having a mare. Well, I don't know why that is, but hopefully it stops having a freaking double day mare right now. Anyway. 1-0 then. Come on, United. Just 15 minutes left of normal time to go, and United will have picked up a famous win. A famous win because it's against a flying Liverpool side who have barely... They haven't dropped a point all season, and going back into last season, they didn't drop a point for a long time too. Won the Champions League a couple of months ago. Champions of Europe. So fair play to them. They're a good team, and the fact that United are in this situation now, where we're almost talking about winning this game, which we are doing, is just a great credit to the players and how they played today and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tactics. We've done a great job sort of nullifying Liverpool, but I mean there's still 15 minutes left, and they are coming at us now. So we'll see what happens. Raj, thank you very much for keeping me up to date. Much appreciated. Gungshi as well. Thank you, guys. Hopefully it stays fine for the rest of it. Bob Robert, thank you very much for getting in there, Bobby. Love the name. Ball over the top. David De Gea clutches it. 75 minutes, 43 seconds gone. He's just going to take his time on it now. We know what a huge victory this would be. We know how hugely important this would be for us. I just want to have a look at the live league table just to see what it would actually do. So this would put us up to 8th. This would put us up to 8th in the Premier League. 3 points off of Arsenal, who were in 5th place, and only 5 points off of Chelsea in 4th place. And this is a season changer for United. This keeps us just in pace with our objectives, which is, I guess, to finish in the top 6 this season right now. I guess that is our objective now. We can't really hope for much better than that. I don't even want to finish in the 5th or 6th or 7th place, to be perfectly honest with you. I'd rather finish 8th, so we don't have the Europa League. But it's obviously a route into the Champions League. It's just an annoyance to me. I think the squad is better focused on less competitions right now, and particularly putting great emphasis on the Premier League. So I don't really like the Europa League because it's more of a hindrance right now, I think. Of course, when you get to the latter stages, if we do, it becomes important. But ball in from a free kick, then David De Gea clutches it to his chest. Come on! Bobby Firmino just managed to get something on it there. But it was just headed down into the ground, and it bounced up in the air, and David De Gea managed to just coolly collect it. No dramas. And out come United from the back then. Crikey, this would be such a famous win, because Liverpool are a great side right now and United are shite. So to beat Liverpool at our worst, when they're at their best, it really would go to show what a fantastic job the lads and the manager and the coaching staff and everything have done this week. We were all questioning this sort of 3 at the back or 5 at the back that we were going for at the start there. Quite negative, quite defensive looking. But it seems to be working out pretty well so far. Oh. Harry Maguire with a great slide-in tackle. But here come Liverpool again. What a great tackle that was by Maguire. And we're starting to see the best from him in this game. Maguire's been very, very good indeed. Heading balls away. And as you saw there, great sliding tackle. Defensively sound today from Harry Maguire. Lindelof, slightly questionable, but still a decent performance from him defensively. Liam Dunphy comments, you deserve way more subs, mate. Thank you very much, Liam. If you want to share it on your social media channels or tell some friends, that would be great. Maybe that's the best way that you could do it. If you've got some friends who are United fans or like to watch random people in hats commentate on football matches, then tell them about Flying Pig United. And if you're one of the people that are new in here, there's no good reason not to hit that subscribe button, because I'll keep you up to date with everything that's going on with Manchester United this season. Do match watch-alongs, commentaries, and of course all the major legitimate breaking news will be covered on this particular Manchester United / football channel. So subscribe if you're new to the channel. But here we go, here come Liverpool though. Oh shit, bit of space for them down the left. United with those 5 at the back in good shape. Wan-Bissaka out to his man very quickly indeed. McTominay, ball over to the back stick, and it is too much on it. And it's out for a United goal kick. Come on, United! Yeah, Klopp's going absolutely berserk on the sidelines here. It's fantastic to see, man. Look at him. He looks like a German sort of middle school teacher who's lost his rag with an unruly class. That's what he looks. He's going nuts. He's going to get the old meter stick out soon and give a couple of people a caning, I think. 79 minutes, 30 seconds gone. Adam Lallana comes forward. Wayward pass, have some of that, Lallana. That must be the Head and Shoulders commercials making you shit. Oh, crikey. Anyway, 79 minutes, 45 seconds gone. I don't really rate Adam Lallana, to be perfectly honest. Doesn't get in my England team or England squad even. I mean, I know he has been a useful player at times in the past. I thought he was better in his Southampton days, to be honest. Liverpool, he's never really lived up to it for me. So, there you go. Steve Lee comments, Klopp's going mental, teeth everywhere. He has got a serious set of dentures on him, that lad, doesn't he? Crikey. 80 minutes, 15 seconds gone on the clock. There's 10 minutes left of normal time. And United win this game. If it stays as it is, United win this game. Now, there's nothing being offered by Manchester United going forward whatsoever. It's a defensive display, this. I mean, I suppose when we do win the ball back in a certain situation, we will try and get away again. But at the moment, it's just dealing with Liverpool. It's just basically letting them have it and then dealing with it when they get to a dangerous position, which is where they're in now. Maguire clears it away. Ashley Young, good clearance by Ashley Young down the left. Captain's performance by Ashley Young today as well. Look, we all like to criticise Ashley Clunge or Gashley Clunge, but he's actually done all right today, to be fair. I'm quite impressed with the way that this team is playing, considering it's a different sort of tactic and different formation and everything to what we're used to doing. The 5 at the back there doing their job perfectly at the moment, which is just not giving Liverpool's forwards any space up there. Any space. And then you've got those 2 players, Fred and McTominay, in front of them, just helping out. And it's quite a solid defensive look. Liverpool struggling with it. They are. I mean, if you talk about how creative and how free-flowing and how many chances Liverpool create and have done this season, this has got to be one of the lowest in terms of games. Naby Keita's just come on the pitch then for Georgia Wijnaldum. So Wijnaldum off the pitch. And, if we win this game, I'm going to say it, the combined 11 that I picked before, I think I'll have to change it a little bit. 82 minutes gone on the clock. Come on, United! 10 minutes or so left then, including stoppage time. Oh no, the ball comes in, but it's dealt with just. Dust. And the ball sprayed over the top. They're cleared away by United. This again, we're just hoofing it out and defending. That's all we can do at the moment, it seems. Hoof it out and defend. That's what the doctor ordered, though. We're currently winning this game. Daniel James, he's away! Daniel James with that pace! Daniel James, son! Daniel James! Oh, Daniel James! He plays a great pass into the area, but it's just gone through everybody. It was just in front of Pereira and just behind Rashford. And it's gone through, but United still retain possession. Shot from the edge of the area! Oh, my days! It's a good shot by Fred. Left-footed curling effort from outside the box. And let's have a look how close that was from the angle to being a goal. So it's a great effort in the end, Okay, it'd be nice if it was curling the other way. It's actually curling away from goal. And it's finished maybe a metre or so wide. But positive stuff by United. And Marcus Rashford is coming off the pitch by the looks of it. Has he picked up a knock or something? With just a change here. 83 minutes gone. He's going to take his time. He's walking off slowly. Ashley Young gives him a big double-handed slap there, Sunshine. Says, kiss, gives him a kiss too. Says, thank you very much. If I was Rashford, I'd say, Young, I don't know where that mouth's been of yours, lad. Is there any birds around? Anyway, I hope he didn't do that at the end of that game when he had that bird shit in his mouth. Do you know what I mean? If you don't know what I'm talking about, probably sounds like I'm talking about some weird, you know, two girls, one cup situation. But I'm not. I'm talking about an actual bird pooping in Ashley Young's mouth during a game. Anyway, back to the football. Oh, dear. ...83 minutes, 47 seconds gone. Liverpool playing it round the halfway line. Ball in. Liverpool come forward. Manchester United just need to keep that shape, defend as we have been doing. Naby Keita, the man who's just come on, sprays it out to the left. Ball whipped in. Oh, no! Adam Lallana! You freaking prick! What was I saying about him when he came on the pitch? I said he's going to pop up and break my heart. He freaking has done the weird freaking neck-bearded tosser. Now, I know I've got a neck beard too, but that is just an abomination. And Adam Lallana has just popped up to break Manchester United hearts at the end of this game here. 84 minutes, 30 seconds gone. For Pete's sake, let's have a look at this. Down the left. He gets back on side. Oh, no, Lindelof. Lindelof, you are shit, mate. Where's the clearance from you? Let's have a look at this. Lindelof, you've got to be a bit quicker than that. It goes through him, basically, and it's just gone all the way to Lallana, who's waiting for it at the back. Shit. And he slotted it away there. Lallana slotted it away. I mean, there it is, 1-1. 5 minutes left, and that is completely taking the wind out of my sails, I tell you. It's completely taken it out of me, that. I mean, 1-1 before the game, it's not a bad result, but, you know, we needed the 3 points. We needed those 3 points today. Goal was given for VAR there. 5 minutes left in the game. United have to go for it again now. Surely we can't just keep inviting this pressure onto us now. Now we've conceded the goal. And Man United currently now, we would have been 8th in the league if we'd won this game, but currently we're sat in 13th position with 10 points. I mean, this is gutting. It's absolutely gutting. Fucking hell. Jason DeFreitas comments, at least we broke their win streak. Mate, calm down. There's 5 minutes left of this game here. And I'm not feeling too confident with how we played for the last 20 minutes. I mean, we did invite a lot of that onto us, to be fair. We could have been a little bit more forward thinking, I suppose. But then, you know, you come up against a great team and we've set up defensively. Well, I can't just really fault the way that we've gone about it and the tactics to try and, I suppose, not lose this game. But also, you know, we weren't leading this game for 85 minutes of the game. It is a nightmare. I mean, I think Lindelof could have done better there. Out of the performances of, you know, in the defenders, he's the one that sticks out to me as having a couple of ropey moments, to be fair to the lad. I mean, I'm very disappointed that we're not winning this game now. Hugely disappointed. I was bloody loving it, but now... Bloody Adam Lallana as well. He's absolutely shite. He comes up, obviously, you know, he's obviously decent, isn't he? But he's just stuck one in there, come off the bench. And stuck one in there. Just when I was saying about him too. Like, just to take the extra piss out of me. Come on then, lads. Hold it together. At least we can't lose this game now. We cannot lose this game now. Shit, here come Liverpool down the right. Lovely ball over the top. Dealt with by United's defenders, though. Good header away. Naby Keita, ball over the top. Dealt with by Maguire this time. Good header away. Shot on goal from distance. It's an absolutely epic volley there from Trent Alexander-Arnold. And luckily for us, it's just gone over the top of the crossbar, but it was an arrow. So have a look at that. It was a good volley there, and I tell you what technique that was. But I tell you what, this is absolutely freaking gashtastic, lads and lasses. Like, the feeling of deflation right now. You know, we'd have been 8th in the league. We'd have got one over on Liverpool. Now, you know, they're still unbeaten. This is sickening, and we're still down in 13th place on 10 points. Like, it's just, look, you know, before the game I'd have probably taken it, but with the way we led the game for so long, I'm gutted. And I know with the last couple of minutes of this game, the way it's going, it's only looking more likely that Liverpool are going to make something happen. I don't see United popping up at the end of this game. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's such a nightmare, man. Such a bloody nightmare. Shit, here come Liverpool then, playing down the left. Back inside, Naby Keita on the ball. Plays it down the left, ball whipped in. Cut out by United's defence. Inns asks, what's the score? The score is currently 1-1, my friend. Sorry, I'm a little bit deflated at the moment, lads and lads. I was buzzing, absolutely buzzing 5 minutes ago. Fucking bag of shit, aren't we? To be fair, we've done right. Look, Liverpool are a great team. They're much further along than we are, to be fair. But, you know, just deflated at the moment. Absolutely deflated. JP comments, look on the bright side, lads. Could have lost 3-0. You know, fair enough. A point's a point against a Liverpool side who haven't actually dropped a point all season. So, it's no disgrace. It's no disgrace, but just wanted a little bit of magic here. And here Liverpool come with a ball in. Holy shit, get rid of it. Five minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time. So we're at the 90. 10 seconds into the added time here. 5 minutes allocated. So that's 5 minutes. Can United nick something, or can Liverpool nick something here? It looks like they're bloody going to. They're coming forward at us here anyway. You know, we are just playing for that draw at the moment. Of course, I guess that's all we can really do. For the last half an hour, that's been the situation. Those are the tactics. Get everyone behind the ball, defend. Don't even worry about attacking pretty much. And that is the situation that's happening right now. We're inviting Liverpool onto us for the last 4 minutes of the game. It's going to be a ropey last 4 minutes. 90 minutes, 46 seconds gone on the clock. Oh, and they're starting to play a little bit now, passing it around. Fabinho on the ball, down the right. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the ball. Ball whipped into the edge of the area to Naby Keita. Oh, Oxlade-Chamberlain. I thought for a second that was going to go in. Oxlade-Chamberlain with a left-footed strike from outside the area. Not good defending there. Not good defending at all from Maguire. It just goes through his legs. But also, whoever's supposed to be closing him down there, I think it's Lindelof, or maybe it was McTominay, but somebody was very, very slow to Oxlade-Chamberlain then. He just had space and he's had a shot and it's just a whisker wide. Looks like Brandon Williams is going to be coming on the pitch. I mean, it's Mason Greenwood. It seems like a bit of a great shout for Mason Greenwood time. Do you know what I mean? Get the youngster on there. Ashley Young gets his head up. He plays a great pass over the top. Anthony Martial. Dan James down the left. Go on, Daniel Jameson. Go on, Daniel Jameson. He wins the corner for us. And Anthony Martial came on the pitch. I totally forgot. I didn't even realise Anthony Martial was on the pitch. So that's nice to see. .92 minutes, 35 seconds gone. Pereira with the corner. Man United have a corner. Come on, Andreas. Put it in. Oh, good delivery, but dealt with by Virgil van Dijk. Great aerial clearance away by him there. Pereira back on the ball. Ashley Young gets his head up. Pereira offside, is he? Piss poor. Absolutely piss poor. Brandon Williams coming on the pitch then. Like, fair enough. for Andreas Pereira. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? We just gone... We're not trying to win the game at all now, then. I guess we're just going to put another defender on. Take an attacker off. At home. But there you go, you know. I know Liverpool are a much better team than us at the moment, but there you go. Tense stuff then. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Trent Alexander-Arnold slips on the right for Liverpool here. It's going to be a backs to the wall jobby for the last 60 seconds of the game. 1-1 at the moment. 1-1 in the game. 94 minutes gone. 1 minute left. Mane trying to make something happen for Liverpool. It's all Liverpool at this stage. It's all Liverpool. Down the right, acres of space. Oh, too much on the cross, thankfully. Jurgen Klopp applauds his players here. He's saying attack, attack, attack. There's 30 seconds left of this game. Well, I guess, you know, a point against Liverpool, haven't even dropped a point. It's not the worst result in the world, is it? But it would have been nice to win this game for various reasons. It would have been nice to, you know, get the extra couple of points and get propelled up to 8th in the league table instead of being 13th, which is where we are now, which is shocking. So it has huge implications on where we are in the league, this result. And maybe we were asking a bit too much to get... Oh, my days! The ball comes in. Liverpool with a late chance over the top. No! Play back in. Headed down. And it's gone out for a corner. Shit. No. Hang on. They've just gone for the corner VAR. Wait, let's have a look. They were just trying to call to see if there was a handball by Fred. And he's just shouldered it away. Dodgy shit, man. And they're checking the VAR, but it's off the shoulder there. Penalty shout for Liverpool then. Corner, not a penalty. Thank Christ for that. Of course it wasn't, but anyway. Corner to Liverpool here. Last opportunity of the game then. Last opportunity of the game. Ball comes in. Headed away. David De Gea. That's got to be it. And that's it, lads and lasses. That's the final whistle. Manchester United draw 1-1 with Liverpool here at Old Trafford. A point shared for each team there. Or a point, you know, for each team. United 13th in the Premier League table after this one. I'm deflated. I'm not disgusted like I have been recently because I know Liverpool are a quality outfit and they do have a much better team than us at the moment. So the fact we've manoeuvred this game and got a point from it, it's not the end of the world. It's the other teams that we should be battering that are so bloody unbelievably gash. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's a disappointment in the end not to see the game out, but I think we've done an okay job against a really good team. We're talking about the champions of Europe coming up against now. Right, lads and lasses, to everybody who's tuned in for this watch-along, you know, thank you to each and every one of you for stopping by. Please do us a favour, smash a cheeky little like on this vid. Get your thoughts and opinions in after this video if you want on anything we talked about in the watch-along. I'll try and respond when I can. You can follow me here. Just so pissed off and deflated after that now. I just feel gutted. Just gutted. I was all man-gasming all over the place and now I'm gutted. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes for some post-match analysis to give you my further thoughts and reaction on this game of football that we just witnessed here. So don't go anywhere, but obviously do us a favour before you go on this video. Smash a cheeky little like on it and subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, follow me on social media, all that good stuff. Thank you, Gungshi, Poet on Moe, The Primo, Shane Canning, Decorated Hero, Brian K, Andy Manchester, Stephen Seven, Illy United, everybody else who's tuned in. Thank you so much for stopping by on the watch along. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you soon. Don't go anywhere though, because I'll be back in a few minutes. Literally give me 3 or 4 minutes and I'll be back with my post-match show. So I'll see you then. You've been watching the Flying Pig on Flying Pig United for the United versus Liverpool watch along. You have yourselves a bloody good one.